Hey, good morning. This is Jerry over at Wealth Dynamics. Hope you're having a fantastic day today. I'm just on my way over to Wealth Dynamics headquarters, and I wanted to give you a really quick video this morning on the appropriate way to save for your children in a way that teaches them how money works. Okay, so it's a way that's going to teach them the basics of finances and really educate them on how to become an investor rather than a consumer. So we've been talking for probably 2 weeks now about saving for your children's future. We've talked about the college savings plans. We've talked about, bank accounts, CDs, all of the stuff people traditionally use. And there's one problem, major problem, from a financial behavior standpoint that is wrong with that method of saving for your children. And that problem is you're teaching them not to be responsible for their money. Think about it. If you save money for your child in a college plan, are they even aware that that money is there? And if you've told them, do they really even understand what that means? Typically not. If you put money aside for them, usually you just let them know, hey, you've got a college fund. You don't say much about it. They don't really pay attention to it. And what you're doing is you're teaching them, you're programming them so that when they become older, they're going to just hand their money off to some financial advisor, not look at it, not touch it, hope that it's going okay because that's how you did it with them. Think about that. Now, if you followed any of my stuff, you know what is wrong with that style of investing. Okay, investing is not a microwave. It's not an oven where you just stick it in and hope that something good happens because you put it with the right person. You need to pay attention to it, have your hands on it, and it needs to be something that you're constantly in understanding of and in control of. So the ideal way to teach your kids about money, here we go. We've talked about the sacred account in junior, right? And with this account, you're putting money into a sacred account for your child on their behalf. It's going to be used for their future. And here's a few things with that account. It has liquidity. Liquidity means that it can be accessed at any time. As soon as you set it up, technically you could pull that money out and utilize it. So the liquidity is an advantage because you can start teaching your child how to use that money. Like imagine if you were going to do an investment deal with your own money and your child had $1,000 in their sacred account. And you let them know, hey, I'm gonna let you invest in this deal with me with your money. They might not understand what all that means yet, but here's the play out. I'm gonna let you invest in this deal with me with your money. You're gonna take a loan against your policy. You're gonna invest into your policy, and every month you're gonna receive income. So if you teach this to a 5-year-old, I've got money here, I'm going to take the money out of this location and put it into this other location so that it can start earning income for me. Now they've got a check every month and they're responsible to transfer that check back into their sacred account. Now you'll help them as a parent or as a guardian behind the scenes, right? The best way to do this for them is probably accounts or envelopes. So they've got their sacred account, you help them take a loan against the account. They're going to pay, 5 or 6% interest. So here's an opportunity for you to teach them profitability. Okay, so if it costs you 5 or 6% to access the money in your account, then how much more do you need to be able to make with the money we're going to borrow? And so for most children, they'll understand basic addition and subtraction. So you can start teaching them, if it costs you 5, you need to make at least 6. So can you afford to do this deal? That's huge. Can you afford to do this deal? And if they say, yes, I can afford it, it's because they understand there's profit margin on this deal. I'm doing it with my account. So they'll borrow the money out. They'll put that into an envelope. You'll put that money into the deal. You'll pay them a check every month. Okay, they'll cash that check, put that into their transfer back in envelope, and then they'll put that back into their policy as a loan repayment. Now, you've taught them a number of things. You've taught them profitability. You've taught them investing, you have taught them transactions, you've taught them financial organization, you've taught them so many things that are fundamental just with that one little move. Now here's the thing is if you started with them, let's say when they're 5 years old, and you start allowing them to invest this way with their sacred account junior, what do you think they're going to be like when they're 18, 19, 20 years old and they've had a decade of investment experience? And I'm not talking about sticking your money in a Wall Street product with a financial advisor and letting them help your kid pick Disney stock because they like Mickey Mouse. That's not investment experience. Okay, that's idiotism. I don't know if that's a word, but it's the condition of being an idiot with your money. All right, so you're teaching them like hands-on, how do I make money with money? And so when they turn 18 or 19 years old, they've got a decade of experience that most 30, 40, and 50-year-olds have never even scratched the surface of. See, this is not about just college saving. This is about bringing your children up correctly, because we do live on an economic planet. And if you can teach them these principles with a sacred account junior and give them that benefit, and then when you know they're trained up and they're ready, giving them control of that account to go make smart decisions with. Okay, how cool would it be to have a 20-year-old that puts his money, he's got $50,000 or $100,000, he puts his money into his first real big investment deal, and he's making $800 to $1,000 a month in passive income as a 20-year-old. With no debt, he knows how to manage it, he knows how to run it, he knows how to operate it, and he knows, most importantly, how to take that cash flow and now reinvest it to do another deal and continue to snowball and compound. And he's got 90 years of life in him. So if your child is 18 or she's 18 or 19 years old, like, you're giving them a gigantic track record to run on with successful financial principles that are non-failing. Like, you're going to be good and profitable with these ideas and concepts with your child. So if you're watching this really quick, I do want to make you an offer. I can help you do exactly what I've described here today. And there's a link I'm about to drop in the comments. So if you're watching this and you have kids, maybe you have grandkids, and the message I shared with you resounded with you, and you have, the intention and desire to not just put money away for your kids, but help them become financially successful, I want to help you do that. So if you click on the link below, it's called sacredaccount.com/junior. You can go to that link. There's a free ebook you can download and a free course you can access, as well as a free article you can access on that page. And if you would like to learn more about the Sacred Account Junior, maybe you're not ready to do it yet, you can literally get all of the information you need on that page. Now, secondly, if you've been watching and you understand the account and you think it's a good idea and it's better than what you're currently doing, and you just want to set the account up, you can do that on that page as well. So you can just go to the very bottom, you can set up the account right online, and my team will get in touch with you and make that happen. Now, thirdly, if you're watching this and you're like, hey, I don't need to learn more from an ebook or a webinar, but I'm not quite ready to set up an account, I need to make sure that you guys know what you're doing and I understand this, then you can also schedule a call with us. So if you want to do one of those three things, I want to encourage you and offer to you to click on that link below, sacredaccount.com/junior, and you can get all of the help you're looking for and all of the information you're looking for on this account, so that we together can partner to help turn your child into a financially successful individual. Not a consumer, not somebody that invests like throwing it into a microwave and hoping the advisor does a good job. Somebody that understands money, understands margin, understands economics, and has the skill of making money make money for themselves from now till the rest of their lives. So if you want to check that out, go ahead again, click sacredaccount.com/junior. Thank you guys for liking. Make sure that you do like, share, and subscribe today, and I will talk to you soon.